You know, people probably see the Nintendo Switch character and think this is a Nintendo channel, but in fact I enjoy all games in general, which include Nintendo games, Microsoft games, and Sony games. Oh, and of course PC games too. So I'm incredibly hyped for the Xbox Series X, but after this showcase, I lost some of that hype, especially for Halo Infinite. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo Show, where we cover the latest gaming news, leaks, and rumors from Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo in 2020 and beyond. If you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news, make sure you click that red subscribe button below this video and that notification bell so you know when I upload. In this video, I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on the Xbox Showcase, and the main game that I want to drive home about is Halo Infinite, because I have some things to say about that game. So when Microsoft first revealed the Xbox Series X at Gamescom 2020, I think a lot of people were excited despite the odd design choice. Over the next coming months, Microsoft and Xbox hyped up the Xbox Series X, touting 4K visuals and 120 FPS and the most powerful console ever, and so on. In fact, that was their main marketing point, was the visuals and the feel of the next-gen gaming and the power. And it worked. I was incredibly excited for these gorgeous, great games that we were promising to get on the Xbox Series X. Add in Game Pass and xCloud, and not to mention backwards compatibility with Xbox and Xbox One games and Xbox 360 games, and they had everything set up. This was Xbox's perfect chance. Now all that's left is the July Xbox Showcase event. If they stuck the landing, they would have a home run and have a fantastic start to the next generation of gaming. And in the first time in 10 years, I was interested in an Xbox console. And don't get me wrong, I still am, just a little less now. But then the July Showcase started, and it was off to a decent start. The first game that was shown was Halo Infinite. The cutscenes looked amazing, and they were in-engine too, so I was really enjoying a lot of the stuff they were showing, and I was hyped to see gameplay in the next couple seconds. But then the gameplay came, and I was like, oh, what's going on, Xbox? A couple things I noticed right away. There was frequent pop-up that I noticed, which was odd because I'm 100% certain that the Xbox Series X can handle this game, so it's weird to see pop-in. Another thing I noticed is the lack of details on the models and just the world around you. When we were in-engine, the cutscenes look great, but in gameplay, it feels like it's an early Xbox One game. And what I mean by that is if you look at past Halo games, it looks worse than the previous Halo games. I mean, right now on the screen, you're seeing kind of a comparison of the two games, and this is a big difference. Now, a couple things about this could be an early build. That's always a possibility. If this is an early build from like months ago, I question why they shown an early build at the next gen showcase when you're supposed to be showcasing amazing graphics like you've been promising for months. It doesn't really seem like a smart thing to do. Microsoft wants to blow everyone away, and this is what they show up with? Come on, Microsoft. Now, of course, this is if this is an older build. We don't really know if it is or not. Graphic fidelity aside for a second, gameplay looks really fun to me anyways, but it does look a bit like Destiny, and that's a huge concern that I have for the game. Even though the two have a lot of similarities, Halo is not Destiny and shouldn't be. And don't get me wrong, I love Destiny, but when I play the new Halo, I want to play the new Halo, not a Destiny game. If I wanted to play Destiny, I would go play Destiny. Now, circling around to the details of the world and the character models, this is an open world game, so is it possible that that could be why the details on the character models look so bland? I've seen this as an argument to why the visuals look the way they do, and I think no, this is not why the world looks so bland. Plenty of open world games have had gorgeous and detailed visuals. I mean, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, a Ubisoft game, has more detail in the world than Halo Infinite. That's insane, and that should not be a thing, especially considering this is a first-party game from Xbox, and it's Halo. Now, there's another argument going around that says this is just 3 months out, that's when the game is coming out, so there is still time to improve the graphic fidelity of this game, and I highly doubt they're going to be able to bump up that much of the graphics and the details in the character models in an open-world game in 3 months. But I think what's important is gameplay, and gameplay does look fun, so it's interesting to see if this game is going to be fun or not. We'll have to see when it comes out. Now, after the Halo Infinite campaign gameplay, we got other games. And here is where the July Xbox Showcase started to lose me. There were so many games that did not show gameplay. The very same mistake that Xbox made with the Inside Xbox that touted the look into the next gen of gaming for Xbox, and we didn't really see that. We needed to see gameplay. Prove me that these amazing graphics that you guys keep saying is real. Give me a reason to buy the Xbox Series X. Now, Fable was shown, and I am super excited for that game, but I'll be buying it on PC, not a whole console. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be getting the Xbox Series X. I'll probably get the digital version though. Now, oddly enough, the best games that were shown were, for me anyways, were the games that had a more stylistic take on the graphic. The games like Everwild, Grounded, and The Gunk were games that caught my eye, and some of them even showed gameplay, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Crossfire also looks amazing, and that's not a stylistic game, that's more of the Call of Duty type graphics. And what I mean by that is realistic graphics. That was really the only game that gave me the next gen feeling. But that's not to say that there were games that I'm not excited for. Oh no, because there were a lot of games that sounded really cool, like the game from Obsidian, or of course Fable, like I said in the beginning of this video. There are a lot of also cool horror games shown too, like Medium, and of course State of Decay 3, and other games like that. Now the future of Xbox looks incredibly bright, and I honestly can't wait to experience all these Xbox games. But if I were to judge this as a whole, and after thinking over it and everything that was shown at the Xbox July event, I think the event itself was not good, but the Xbox of the future and the things that they set up should have potential to be fantastic. But anyways, what do you guys think? Did you enjoy the Xbox showcase or not? Are you getting the Xbox Series X? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Robo Gaming for more gaming news. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.